Only after I pulled out all these records did I really realize how much 2025 was the year of Madonna. Because I don't think I've actually, I mean, they're on a shelf, but I don't think I've seen all of them in one place like this since the Madonna explosion of 2025. So I'm gonna do my best to show you this stack here. Oh my God. Maybe the biggest stack yet. This is the stack of Madonna records, a lot of which were acquired in 2025. And yes, 2025 is the year of Madonna. Kicking it off is a record I found at Gré Records in Palm Springs. These are actually really early Madonna tracks that she made with, I think, a European producer. Really cool to hear the very beginning of Madonna's musical legacy. Of course, this is the debut that we are all familiar with. And it's one of her best records still. I like it even more than Like a Virgin. There's not a bad song on this. First single ever, I believe. This is Everybody. So I think this preceded the self-titled album, but I figured I would just group all the singles together. What I love about Madonna singles is they have extended versions, which is really what I live for. So next up we got Holiday. Beautiful cover. Burning Up and Physical Attraction. So 2 for 1. Like I said, the whole album is just single after single after single. It's a masterpiece. So Borderline, 12-inch single. And then we get into her huge breakthrough, Like a Virgin. The album she'll always be identified with, I think. It's a great album. I just think the self-titled album, it's just nonstop for me. But some may disagree. And we have Angel, which is, I believe, a soundtrack single. And then there's Like a Virgin single. This is probably my favorite album. I just love True Blue. The videos are a mixed bag. Papa Don't Preach is a really good music video, but the music video for True Blue is kind of like one of her worst ones, which is sad. So we get the Papa Don't Preach single, which I recently acquired because I heard the extended version of Papa Don't Preach, and it's so great. True Blue. There's a value to all of the singles because the artwork is amazing too. This banger, You Can Dance, which are all extended versions mixed together. Next up is Like a Prayer, another iconic album, a great conclusion to the 80s for Madonna. One recent discovery, Till Death Do Us Part. God, I love that song. Then of course the singles from the era. So this is Like a Prayer, the 12-inch single, and Express Yourself, 12-inch single. And now we get into an era that's kind of defined by really major singles. So Justify My Love. Now this single didn't have the right version. This is all remixes. What do you say about Vogue? The MTV performance of this is one of the greatest things ever filmed. Then there's the Dick Tracy soundtrack, which Vogue originated from, which I did not put together at the time. So part of the reason why 2025 really was about Madonna is just being able to find all of it. So Erotica is something I've been looking for a long time. I found it out in the wild and I was thrilled. I always found like the picture disc version, but I did not want that. It was just the picture disc single actually. But speaking of picture discs, I couldn't pass up Rain. It's one of my favorite Madonna songs. Incredible music video. It's not the best sound quality, but it is a beautiful picture disc. These are bootleg interviews that have Madonna nudes on them, which I found at Gré Records. So there's 2 of them. They're both incredible. It's the same interview with Kurt Loder in the Erotica era. Then there is Bedtime Stories, another just incredible album. A cleaner Erotica, if you will, but no less good. It's so great. I do wish that it was the correct orientation, because that is how the picture is supposed to be. It looks weird flipped, but what can you do? Now we're getting into some uncharted territory for me. I kind of wasn't into Ray of Light and Beyond for the most part, so this was new to me this year and I really enjoyed it. Same with music. Now music is one that, you know, I saw a lot on MTV and it wasn't really my shit back then, but it's a great album. American Life, another slept on album for me. I'm happy to have. This is what I jumped back on back in the day. Absolutely love Confessions on the Dance Floor, and it's only getting better with age. Some Confessions era singles, Get Together, as well as Sorry. Really do wish I had hung up to complete the trilogy, so maybe one day. It's a little expensive. Speaking of expensive, this was definitely one of those impulse buys in person. It's really rare, so I did buy it. It was expensive, but happy to have it. Rebel Heart, another great one that I just didn't give the time of day. I kind of just stopped after Confessions, but this is a really solid album as well. The Rebel Heart Tour, which is a real excellent later era live album. And then the last studio album that she's produced, which is Madam X, another really solid record. And then some remixes. So this is Finally Enough Love. And 2025 brought us some new material, or some new old material. So this is Veronica Electronica. These are alternate and unreleased versions from the Ray of Light era. And same goes for Bedtime Stories, The Untold Chapter. These are alternate demo versions and a really awesome listen. Bedtime Stories is such a great album, and it's cool to hear just more from that era. Last on the list is the Italians Do It Better tribute to Madonna. An incredible record. This is not Madonna, but it's all covers, all synth pop, dark wave covers, and it's start to finish incredible. So it goes in the Madonna section for me. A few little odds and ends. There's a couple of 7 inches. Little Like a Virgin 7-inch with the sleeve, as well as Crazy for You. Gotta love a 7-inch with a sleeve. Lastly, the Justify My Love single. I guess I probably could have gotten the Immaculate Collection. Speaking of the Immaculate Collection, I do have it on cassette, and it's kind of the perfect solo cassette to have of Madonna, since it covers all of the bases up to the early 90s, and it has my jam, Justify My Love. So 2025 really was the year of Madonna. Even if I didn't fully realize it, there was so much accumulating in the background, and hopefully there's more that she's going to put out, more special reissues, or even just those little bonus albums of unreleased material.